It's 7:40 on a Thursday, you're in the shower, and you're winning. Winning what? The argument. That argument, the one that ended on Tuesday. Look at what your hand is doing right now, under the water. It's gesturing. You're delivering a line, and not just any line. The line. The sharp one, the final one, the one that would have ended it all. And it arrives now, 2 days late in a bathroom, to an audience of shampoo bottles. Let me tell you what's actually happening in there. Because it's not what you think it is. This is a trial, every party present. There's the prosecution, you building the case, listing every single thing the other person got wrong, in perfect order. There's the evidence, every word they said replayed in full, take after take. There's the closing statement, this comeback you're rehearsing for the 6th time now, a little more perfect with each pass, except we never call it by its name. We call it, I'm still upset. We call it, I can't stop thinking about it. The real name is something else. This is a hearing. And it's in session right now, in your shower, with the water warming up and nobody knocking on the door. And it doesn't stay in the shower. It's in the car, at the red light. It's at the sink, the sponge turning into a microphone. It's that moment you were finally about to fall asleep, and there it is. The court reopens. New comeback. A detail you forgot to mention. A witness you've decided to call after all. 3 in the morning, emergency session, attendance required. If you recognize that, if the hand gesturing in the shower is yours, do one thing for me, keep this scene, not to agree with me right now. Keep it so you remember it the next time the court opens. Because the moment you can see your own trial in progress, you've already stopped being fully the one on trial. Now the question that takes the whole thing apart, where's the defendant? The other person, the one you're building the perfect case against, where are they right now, 7:40 on Thursday, stuck in their own traffic probably, thinking about coffee, not remembering exactly what they said on Tuesday because for them Tuesday got filed away and forgotten. They left the building 2 days ago, and the trial keeps going without them. This has a name, and the name is old. In 1773, a man named Denis Diderot was walking down the stairs after a dinner party in Paris. Halfway down the steps, too late, the perfect reply came to him, for a jab he'd swallowed upstairs, in the room. He gave it a name, l'esprit de l'escalier, the spirit of the staircase. The brilliant comeback that only shows up once the staircase is over and there's no one left to hear it. 250 years later, your staircase is the shower, but the mechanism is identical. The mind insisting on closing a conversation the body already left 2 days behind. And there's a second piece, which explains why it won't stop. In the 1920s, a researcher named Blumenziel Garnick noticed something strange about the waiters in a Vienna cafe. They remembered the unpaid orders perfectly, and forgot the settled ones almost instantly. The open tab stuck in memory. The paid tab evaporated a second later. Your mind does this with conversations. An argument that ended resolved, it evaporates. You don't even recall it. But one that ended halfway, with the right line swallowed, with the last word not being yours, that one gets stamped open tab, and an open tab, the mind reserves. Again, and again, always at the least convenient hour there is. So it's not weakness, it's not you being petty or unable to let it go. It's a healthy mind doing exactly what it was built to do. Keep in the queue whatever was left unclosed. You don't think too much. What's stuck is something else. It's the verdict you're waiting for. And more than that, who you're waiting to get it from. Look at the layout of the courtroom you built. You're the prosecutor. You're the defense too, because at some point you defend yourself, review what you said, look for where you slipped. You're the witness, rebuilding the facts from memory. You're the jury, deciding who was right. And you're the audience, a whole grandstand of shampoo bottles, applauding every comeback. 5 roles, all of them yours. 1 empty chair, the defendant's. And this is where it gets intimate. Because if you've ever caught yourself in that shower, you're not alone in the building. There are way too many people staging the exact same trial this very minute, each one sure they're the only one weird enough to argue with their own shower stall. This isn't your secret flaw. It's the floor plan of the human mind. If that landed, send this to someone you know does it too, not as a joke, but because seeing that it's not just you takes half the weight off. And now the verdict, the real one, the only one this court can hand down. The trial was never about them. You're not prosecuting the other person, you're re-prosecuting yourself, going back over who you were in that moment, the version of you that froze, that swallowed the line, that didn't get the last word. Tuesday's argument is just the paperwork. The one in the dock, the whole time, was you, trying to prove to yourself that you'd have been brilliant, if only. That's why the perfect comeback never brings relief. You've delivered it 40 times already. Did it close anything? Nothing. Because the jury that needed to acquit you isn't back on Tuesday, it's here, holding the soap. I'm not going to give you a breathing exercise. I'm going to give you the one move that closes an open tab. Bang the gavel yourself. Next time the court opens, in the car, at the sink, in the dark of your room, don't try to stop thinking. That never works. Telling your mind to shut up just calls one more witness to the stand. Do the opposite. Give the verdict. Out loud if you can, right there in the shower. Session closed. The defendant didn't show because there is no defendant. I was free the whole time. Ridiculous, completely. Works anyway, because the mind was never waiting for the perfect line. It was waiting for someone with the authority to close the tab. And the only person in the whole building with that authority is you. It always was. The argument ended on Tuesday. The court closes when the judge decides to leave. Get up and go.